What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Juggernaut097 bringing you guys another video. Yes, I have two videos in one day, which that video I posted earlier today of my Impact Wrestling No Surrender review I did that yesterday. So I know I haven't been on time doing these reviews, but you know what they say? Better late than never, right? But I'm here to review WWE NXT Takeover Vengeance Day. I about said Judgment Day. I don't know why, because Judgment Day used to be a WWE pay-per-view. So I about said Judgment Day, but no. Vengeance Day. You know, the alternative to Valentine's Day. And if you're feeling lonely, go back and watch the Instant Classic Wrestling podcast, live reactions to Vengeance Day, because we did live reactions last night. Which, yeah, it was an amazing show. I mean, many times before, I said on my podcast or I said on a video, it's crazy. When you look at the main roster and you look at NXT, you see how much better NXT is, and there has been no bad NXT takeover, and this is one right here. There's not been any bad NXT takeover, including this one here. But no, this was a really good show. There was only 5 matches on the show, and all of them delivered. But before we get started with this review for Vengeance Day, go follow me on all my social media platforms. Go follow me on Twitter at TheTrueJSB. Go follow me on Instagram, TheTrueJSB. And if this is your first time ever checking out one of my videos, please smash that subscribe button. That really helped me out a lot. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this review. So, the first match that kicked off the show was the Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Finals. We had Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez versus Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. I was actually alright with this match opening up the show because, I kind of ran out of the gate. I mean, it feels like the chemistry wasn't there between the teams and stuff. The match felt a little off for me for some reason. I don't know why. And also it feels like they were took too long to do between their moves and stuff. It took too long to set up their moves. The chemistry wasn't there. And also with Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart, I felt like they were kind of being more like the heel team, even though they are the baby faces in this match. I feel like they were trying to be like the heels because they were coming into the ring, distracting the referee or complaining to the referee. No, that's what the heels are supposed to do. So what, did they just do a double switch there? Because I thought that was kind of weird. And it feels like that Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai, they were being more of the baby faces in this match. Even after the match when Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez won, the whole celebration, I feel like they should have done more of a heel celebration. I don't know. It just seemed like they were being more baby faces. But I mean, the match wasn't bad by any means. There were some weird, awkward things that happened in this match. Which there was actually one cool spot I liked. I can't remember who it was with. Raquel Gonzalez threw somebody on the stage. I think it was Ember Moon on the stage, and I thought the stage was going to break for a minute, but it didn't. And then. Or maybe it was Shotzi Blackheart. I can't remember who. But I remember that Ember Moon, she got thrown off the stage. That was a really nice spot in the match. But no, I think they got some, big things coming for Raquel Gonzalez, which I'll talk about that. Excuse me, I'll talk about later in the night or later on in this review. But no, this was all right match. I'm happy they started out with this, got this match out of the way. And then the next match we have is the North American Championship. Johnny Gargano was defending the title against Kushida. And I like how we had, the way, Austin Theory, and Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano and, what's her name? Indy Hartwell. They all came out of the ring. They were all coming out. But, backstage, Austin Theory, there is a theory that he got, abducted by, oh, what's his name? Dexter Loomis. He got abducted by Dexter Loomis. There's a theory about that. No, I'm just being funny there. But that probably did happen, though. But as as regards to this match was really good here. Like, this over exceeded my expectations. Like, this was very, like, a technical type of match, which I didn't really expect to see that out of Kushida and stuff. And it's weird seeing Kushida, wrestle in jeans, because I bet it's really hard to do, like, with all those, different positions he has to go in and stuff. And, like, I bet it's hard to wrestle in jeans. Yeah, like, I understand wrestling in jean shorts, but, like, wrestling in jeans is, really hard. But no, this was a really good match, really technical based match, Matt style, some good old technical wrestling for you. I like this one spot during the match where Kushida he went for something on top of, like, he went for a, like, oh, what was it? It went into like a cross arm breaker. I don't know what the heck that was. It was like a flipping cross arm breaker type of thing. That was pretty cool in the match. I like how Kushida was working on Johnny Gargano's arm during the match. Like, there was one spot where Kushida, like, did a run, like, he was on the stage and he ran back to Johnny Gargano and, like, punted his arm. I thought that was pretty cool. I like that slingshot, that slingshot DDT he does. I like that. He did that to the outside of the ring. That was really cool spot in the match. Like, these guys worked really well together. And I don't remember, have too fond of a memory of these guys working with each other before NXT. But no, this was fun. I really enjoyed this match. And Johnny Gargano retained, and yeah, I just feel like Kushida, he didn't really need the title right now. Like, even though he's over, I just don't think he needs the title. And I feel like John Gargano's going to go to a feud with Dexter Loomis, because he's kind of been tormenting Johnny Gargano there for a while. So I feel like that's what's going to happen, maybe into Mania weekend or something like that. I don't know, but we'll see this week on NXT. And then the next match we had was the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Finals. We had the Grizzled Young Veterans versus MSK. This was a good match. Right when MSK, came into this tournament, right when they debuted, they got that first one. I got, yep, I knew this team was going to go all the way. Like, Triple H is going to strap a rocket to this team. Like, if you guys don't know who MSK are, they are the Rascals from Impact Wrestling. Trey Miguel, not Trey Miguel, sorry. Trey Miguel's he's still in Impact. No, but it's Desmond Xavier and it's Zachary Wentz. But yeah, these guys have so much potential. Like, they're really high flying type of team, and on the Grizzled Young Veteran side with James Drake and I can't think of his other partner name. Oh, Gibson, Zach Gibson or something like that. They're more of an old school type of team. They don't do a whole bunch of flips and stuff. So I like the different contractings of styles in this match. I also like that there was like a doomsday device that MSK did into like a tope suicida. That was a really cool spot during the match. I kind of like that heart attack finisher that they do, like into like a neck breaker that MSK does. That was really dope. But yeah, MSK did end up getting the victory, which I wasn't surprised about this. I wonder what they're going to do with the Grizzled Young Veterans. Are they going to send them back to NXT UK, or like, are they going to stick around here more? I don't know. But nonetheless, it was a really good match. Two different contractings of styles in this matchup, but good job. And then in the next match we had was the NXT Women's Championship. We had Io Shirai defending the title against Mercedes Martinez versus Toni Storm. This was a really another good match. I I mean, a majority of this match was, basically Mercedes Martinez and Tony Storm basically, squaring off with each other. And, I thought this match could have, potentially been the main event because, I mean, you had three big names. I mean, Mercedes Martinez, she was big on the independent scene. Tony Storm, big over there in NXT UK and, the Mae Young Classic. Io Shirai, a few years ago, winning the Mae Young Classic. Was it? Did she? Yeah, the Mae Young Classic. So I thought this could have been, the main event, but I'm kind of happy it wasn't, because, I'll talk about the main event here in a little bit, though. But no, this was a really good match. I really enjoyed it. And I felt, Io Shirai basically, she was selling a lot during the match. She was on the outside of the ring a lot, and letting Mercedes Martinez and Tony Storm go at it. But there's this one cool spot I like in the match where Io Shirai, she jumped like off a steel beam. That was a pretty cool spot during the match. And there was this funny spot in the match where it looks like Tony Storm was going to put Mercedes Martinez through the table. Like she was just clearing off the table. And, she barely touches it, and the table this collapses. I was cracking up. I go, like, that table was botched. Like, that table oversold there. Like, for real. Like, it was funny. Like, they must have not built that table correctly. But, I mean, Tony Storm, she kind of looked confused. She go like, oh, what the hell just happened here? And she goes like, fuck, I'm still gonna put her through this table. I'm still putting her through this, So I thought that was kind of funny. But no, Io Shirai did end up winning this match by hitting her moonsault, which it was crazy. Like she wasn't even like in the picture and stuff. It was this Mercedes Martinez and Tony Storm kind of going at it. And, out of nowhere, you see, Io Shirai fly with a moonsault to win the match. So it was a good match, though, not going to lie. And I feel like maybe we can get a one-on-one match with Mercedes Martinez and Io Shirai, because I feel like they need to put the title on Mercedes. They need to do that, like, for real. She could be a good women's champion. Or maybe, I was also thinking of Raquel Gonzalez, because Raquel Gonzalez, she has been dominant there in NXT. And, just winning the Women's Dusty Cup with Dakota Kai. She beat Rhea Ripley. So I have a feeling, maybe, not Rhea Ripley. I have a feeling that Raquel Gonzalez could be the person to take the title off of Io Shirai, but we'll see. But no, this was a good match, though. I really enjoyed this triple threat. Always a big fan of like multi-man matches, but yeah, it was a fun match here. And also another thing I want to talk about the Eli Drake signing, which was pretty cool that they signed Eli Drake. But I hate the name that they were calling him, LA Knight. Like what? LA Knight. What? WWE, like they come up with some of the most stupidest names. I understand that they want to have copyrights, own the rights to everybody, but still, couldn't they just call him Eli something, like instead of Eli Drake, they could call him something that rhymes with Drake. I don't know, something, but hopefully they use Eli Drake or LA Knight correctly. Hopefully he doesn't get moved up to the main roster and stuff, but eventually people have to go up to the main roster. But yeah, I'm happy that they signed him, hopefully he keeps his persona. He goes like, dummy, yeah. Or he goes like, or he can't say, he can say LA Knight, or something like that. But I'm happy that they signed him though. That's pretty cool. Unexpected signing. And then the next match we have is the main event. We have Finn Balor defending the NXT Championship against Pete Dunne. This was a great match. Like, this was like pure joint manipulation. Like, I was watching this match, and like as Finn Balor, he was kind of getting, his phalanges worked on. I got like, man, dude, that's crazy. Like, wow, this, like, it just hurt my hands looking at it. Because, the phalanges are one of the most, sensitive parts of the body. And, not, with all the nerve endings there. And if you stretch your fingers apart and stuff, you pull on them and stuff, it kind of hurts a little bit. And, or if you go outside in the cold, what's one of the, because you don't have all that, muscle there. Well, like one of the most, like I said, one of the most sensitive things in the body with all the nerves there and all that. And you go outside in the cold, that's one of the first things, your fingers to get, frostbitten or something, you know what I mean? So, I never really think of fingers, getting really used on in a wrestling match. But I mean, Pete Dunne, he's great at doing that. Working on his hands, and even Finn Balor was doing that a little bit. He was like, I could play at that game too. So I thought that was pretty cool. And also, I like this one spot during the match where they, it looks like Finn Balor was knocked out, but he made it to the ropes. And it looks like the ref was going to call it, but no. Pete Dunne, just went back to beating him up, slapped him, punched him in the face. So I thought that was, really cool, beating him down and stuff. But, really technical match here, really good, back and forth match between both guys. But, Finn Balor did end up retaining the title when he hit the coup de grace and hit the 1916 for the win. And then after the match, we had Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch come out. And I love the way, after the match when Finn Balor, he was still selling his hands. Like, I like when wrestlers do that. They still sell the injury after the match. They keep doing it until they, get backstage. Back to Gorilla or whatever. And he, the referee, was trying to hand him title, but like, no, he was his hands were crimped, his hands were hurt and stuff. Like, he was selling it and like his facial expressions and stuff. So I thought that was really good. But no, we had Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan come out and they beat up on Finn Balor for a little bit. And then we heard the Undisputed Era come out. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong, they came out. And, they helped out Finn Balor. And it looks like we're going to have, Finn Balor join the Undisputed Era. But no. Adam Cole super kicked Finn Balor. And then Kyle O'Reilly was like, what the fuck, man? What's going on here, And then Kyle O'Reilly, he gets super kicked. And I thought we were going to have another super kick with Roderick Strong because Roderick Strong, he was going like, oh, well, I don't know what's going on. So we're going to see what's going on with Roderick Strong, if he's still going to be with, if he's still going to be aligned with Adam Cole. And also we'll see about Bobby Fish also. But Bobby Fish, I mean, he's so injury prone and stuff. But, oh, man, that's crazy, to end the show that way. I was satisfied, with that match, ending the way I got. Like, that would have been fine if it just ended that way. But with icing on the cake with Adam Cole, turning on the Undisputed Era. And it looks like, we could get Adam Cole and Finn Balor match. Or, I think before that we'll get an Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly because if you guys haven't seen their matches on the indies, back in like Ring of Honor and like PWG and all these different companies, if you haven't seen those matches, oh my God, you guys are in for something amazing. If they let them do, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly do their stuff that they did on the indies, this is going to be some great work here with some great matches to come up in the future. But no, that was NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day. And I'm going to be surprised, what they do, for the next takeover, whenever the next takeover will be, and, what they have coming up this week on NXT. And also what they got planned for, like, maybe WrestleMania weekend, because I would like to see some, maybe even, like, the NXT Championship defended at, WrestleMania, maybe Edge and Balor go at it, because that would be pretty cool. I mean, that could be, like, a fantasy match. That would be a really good match to see. But there's like, because I feel like when we have, like, especially last year, having Rhea Ripley on that WrestleMania card, it helped elevate it, make the show better. Because I feel like I said, Or take what's it called? Take Survivor Series from last year for example. Or 2019. Yeah, not from last year. So from 2019, take that for example. That was great. Having NXT there. And if you have NXT at WrestleMania, having Finn Balor, this helps elevate the show, makes the show better, and gets more eyes onto NXT. But no, this was a good show though. I really enjoyed it. They're a solid takeover. But yeah, that was Juggernaut, and I guess I'll catch you guys in my next video, which will probably be my Elimination Chamber predictions, which probably be towards the end of the week sometime. I don't know. Maybe Friday evening sometime. I don't know. Stay tuned for that. And then got Elimination Chamber review. I start want to try to be more consistent on here and stuff. So, but yeah, nothing wasting time. And Juggernaut saying peace out. I'll catch you guys in my next video. So peace out.